Back again here at the beginning of the second half, and Western Cape have come out firing. It's now 4-2 to Western Cape.
Easton's on a bit of a back foot, need to come back.
Khanya in the middle there with the ball. Very good all-round sportswoman, also plays rugby for the Golden Lions. Leah with a touch of speed.
Brilliant
Great
driving
drive.
from Easton's. Looking to capitalise.
Oh, one more pass.
Good defence from the Western Cape side.
Shows you how important ball skills are. So important to be able to catch cleanly and be able to release that ball very quickly.
Very true, very true.
Khanya again on the attack. Oh, unlucky. Again, passing and catching. Can't do it. If you can't do it, you can't play a touch.
Basics are important in any sport.
Oh, a little bit of a slip there.
Easton's defending well, keeping Western Cape at bay, not getting their drive going.
Oh, Khanya doing great work on pressure there. Western Cape needs to work really hard here to keep Easterns in their half. Tando working hard on attack there. Great yards.
Amazing. Looking to finish, next to the wing.
Got a little bit lost on attack there.
Great recovery from Western Cape.
Yeah. That link is off the whole time. I'm riffing here instead of commentating. Hey now.
Tell us a bit about the reffing side of touch. It's overlooked by a lot of players, but as a ref, I'm sure you get a lot of criticism when trying to do your job.
Oh, a lot. It's a really difficult job in terms of the number of minute or second by second decisions that you need to make, especially when there are 12 players on the field and you're one ref. You know, you've got to rely a lot on what your sideline refs are telling you, but at the same time, any decision you make is completely down to you.
Yeah.
Guys reffing here, Steve is the on-field ref at the moment. He's really experienced, been in touch for quite a long time. On the other side, just subbed on now is Justin, also extremely experienced ref. Probably one of the best I think that Gauteng has to offer.
It's a thankless job.
It is a thankless job, it is. But I think without refs you don't really have a game.
Very true.
You're doing a good job here at the moment of just maintaining the flow of the game and keeping it going.
Easton's looking to capitalise on the finish at the line. Western Cape with brilliant defending. Six touches done.
Brandon, you went to the World Cup. Tell us a little bit about that experience. I mean, I think you went with a couple of these players. Weren't they with you there?
Yes, there were a few there. Amazing experience. I mean, completely different level. Getting to play against other countries, not only interacting with them on the field but off the field as well, just to learn about different cultures and seeing how touch can unite everybody. It's really, sport is really amazing and what it can do for people.
Yeah, I think Steve calling an incorrect tap there. Should actually be a turnover ball. Easton's very lucky to get away with that one. Very important that basic rules at this point you're able to understand and follow. Otherwise, they would have lost momentum there.
Yes, turnover. But like you said, the refs are trying to keep the game flowing,
Yeah.
let everybody play.
So it was knocked down by Western Cape, which means that Easterns will get 6 more touches.
20 metres out from the line, looking to score here. I think they need to score in order to get some confidence back in their side.
Yeah, really need to get themselves back into this game. Rosina giving some very good go forward there. Nice to see when girls are running with intent at the line.
Oh,
got to send that ball.
One more.
Oh, what a great try. Well done, Easterns.
Tati, number 13, Easterns, scoring a brilliant try there. Created from the mids all the way through.
Yeah.
Score is now 4-3.
Great drawing and passing there. Nolu, number 4 for Easterns, really stuck her man. Opened up the wing. Easton's a bit slow to get on there, so the ref's starting the game without them. Good recovery, but they need to be a bit better on their subbing. Oh, good touch by number 11.
Great thinking from the Western Cape ladies side. Get the ball going, get Easton's on the back foot.
Really put them under pressure from the beginning there. Eastern Cape ladies are looking very good this year. Very skillful bunch of players.
If I'm not mistaken, Coach Labib, the ladies coach, has brought in a few sevens players. I mean, as you can see, some of the stepping, some of the line running.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Beautiful hands there in the gap.
Oh, girl.
Did she make
touch? She got the touch.
Great touch there.
Oh, the link made a bit of a mistake. They should have sent the ball out. What's that number of the girl with the blue cap? I'm almost certain she was playing at Craven Week earlier this year.
It's possible, yes.
It's interesting to see how many girls are switching between codes of rugby and touch rugby. Really, really great interlink between the two. The skills are very similar,
yes.
So you can easily do it. As I say, there's at least one on the... Nolo is also starting now with rugby, but there's at least 2 rugby players. Zelda, another one, and then Western Cape has a few, so it's really good relationship the 2 sports may have.
A little bit of a hard touch from Western Cape.
Nolo seems to be in a bit of pain there, number 4. Just waiting for the medic to get onto the field.
That's unfortunate. Seems to be a twisted ankle.
Doing a bit of a bunny hop off the field there. Wants to get the game going as soon as possible.
There's the medic.
Oh, go medic.
Another hero.
Hero of the game. Keeping us all on the field.
Bit of a miscommunication there. Easton's very lucky though, getting a penalty on the line again.
So Western Cape not advancing there. So what that means is that there's really no room for Easterns to do any sort of attacking move. So what they need to do is they need to advance off the line, Western Cape. As long as the ball is outside of the 5 meters there, Western Cape needs to keep going forward. That gives Eastern space in behind to do something with it. Changing direction there by the Eastern's mid. Western Cape working together very well on defence, sending up one shooter. That shooter has to work very hard.
Beautiful dive there. Touch was made though.
Oh, that's a very good. So what that defender did really well is she actually came off her line, which meant that even if the attacking player's arm was outstretched, there's a good chance that she would get that ball before it made it to the line.
And she got nice and low body positioning, able to make the touch. Looks like Easton's go-to move is a
great hands there by that winger. She did very well to bring that ball in down by her ankles. Person who gets touch has to make the dump next, so they've given her the ball back again. On their 5th touch now.
Looking to create a bit of one touch.
That's a forward pass there. Got a bit panicked. Western Cape working well together as a defensive unit.
Once again, Easton's green zone defense is very good, but here's a lovely break from one of the Cape players all the way through. Was the touch made?
Now I'm a bit confused because I think number 9 has called that touch.
Try has been awarded, play has been called back. Steve making sure that touch was really made, because obviously in the sport of touch rugby, if you call a touch without making the touch, it defeats the purpose of the game and unethical.
Easton's getting a penalty there, I think for offside, I'm not quite sure. Score is now 5-3 to Western Cape.
Both these sides undefeated in the tournament so far, so really looking to gauge each other.
Number 9 has been sent for time, which means that Easterns are now playing with 5 players. So I didn't see whether they sent her for time or for the rest of the game, but basically what that means is that number 9 is going to be sitting out until Western Cape have received some sort of advantage from the penalty.
Great defending from Easton's there with 5 players, able to keep Western Cape out. Looking to drive out, get to their line now. Great yards made.
Leah is another player who went to the World Cup. Did you see any of her games while you were over there?
I did watch, yes. She's learned a lot, honestly. Coming back to play in South Africa, showing what she's learned, it's really incredible what the World Cup can do for your level.
So Steve there just calling Easterns and letting them know that they're allowed to bring their 6th player back on. See, the yellow card is back on now, so back up to 6 players. Very dangerous player by Western Cape, their number 6.
Great stepping from the Western Cape lady.
It really needs to work on getting their line up together and not fractured, otherwise Western Cape will capitalise on some spacing between the players. Energy levels seem to have gone down a little bit from Easterns, and Western Cape is sensing a bit of blood in the water, I think.
Once again, Easton's executing their subbing pattern, driving hard, getting great yards. Looking to set up their strike play now.
Getting a penalty there, the left mid for Western Cape offside. Oh.
A little bit of a miscommunication. Drop ball turnover.
It's a real pity because they've lost 4 touches there. Western Cape losing the ball there. I think call was touch and pass. Western Cape doing really well to make their touches and break the momentum of Eastern, so stopping them from making the quick dump and getting quick ball out of there.
Shutting down their strike flag. Very true. Eastern's again looking to set up a slider.
Interested what you think about this Mexican standoff thing. I've heard a lot of people saying that at World Cup they don't really tell players to move up. It's kind of like a given. But what do you think about how we deal with it here?
I think since the World Cup as well, it has been more emphasized to pay attention to it, because before players would walk up slowly, if I can say that, or barely walk up at all, and some refs wouldn't call it. But since we've come back from the World Cup, they do focus on it and try to get all the players moving up at a certain speed, just to keep play flowing and allowing the attacking team to try and score and do the best they can.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, touch is such an attacking game, and if you slow it down so severely with people walking up with the line, it really kills the momentum of the game. Still 5-3 to Western Cape at the moment, with 3 minutes left to go.
You can see both teams' energy has dropped a bit. Some mistakes coming out, a few more drop balls than usual. What they need to do now, I think, is slow down the pace to 50%, just to execute their moves a bit better.
Yeah.
Brilliant yards there. 7 meters out, looking to finish. Long ball given, offside. Advantage.
Yeah.
Great call from the ref.
Yeah, great communication there. You could actually hear him all the way from here. You can see Western Cape nominating one person to make that touch. Great pass out Pagania. Western Cape doing very well to defend as a unit.
Keeping Easterns at bay. Easterns looking to set up another strike play here. Thumb split from the mids. Once again, it's the fitness. The fatigue is kicking in. A few more mistakes than usual and lack of communication.
Isn't that dummy off? Yeah, good call by the ref. Well done. Justin's experience shining through there. Oh. Call there is offside. The problem here is that 1 minute remaining in the game. Easton's really needs to score now if they have any chance of getting anything out of it. Oh. Once again, penalty against Western Cape for not advancing. You can see they send up one shooter, and once that shooter is about 2-3 meters away from the plate, she's last touch of the game.
See what can happen.
And that's it, that's the game.
Penalty
wait.
has been given.
Touch and pass, so they have to play the penalty. It'll be one touch. Only one touch.
Cape looking to interject their pace here. Breaking through the line. Great chase from Eastern.
Great chase, number 7. Well done. And that's the game. End score is 5-3 to Western Cape. Eastern starting strong, but seems fatigue kicked in and let them down a little. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you'll come back to the next one where Easterns will win.